Good evening and apologies for the lateness of my upload. It's actually tomorrow, if that makes sense, but it's already past midnight of the 21st of January and we're into the 22nd. But just looking at a couple of late things that were happening, the golf and American football in the States, and that's my excuse for being late with the cast. It actually, not going to tell the truth that I fell asleep. I forgot all about it, but there we are. Today, very windy here today, and local results. The All Ireland club football and hurling finals today. They used to be on St Patrick's Day, which made a lot more sense because you'd have a much better chance of having good weather. And today, winners were St Thomas's of Galway in the hurling, who beat the Kilkenny champions Loughnan Gaels by a point, with a fantastic point in the last minute by one of their forwards. In the football, sadly, St Bridget's of Roscommon were beaten by Glen by 1 point, and by all accounts deserved to win the match. And it just seems to be Roscommon seem to, of course, like a lot of the poor Connacht counties like Mayo, seem to have a little bit of a curse there. I don't know what it is. We'd just love to see them winning, but they always fall at the final hurdle. Not a desperate lot happening in the soccer. There have been a few results, but I haven't paid too much mind to them. Checking different things. In the golf, Nick Dunlap won the big tournament in the States and an amazing score of 29 under par. I just won it there now, but extraordinary thing about him is he's an amateur, and that hasn't happened very often, that an amateur has won a professional title anywhere in the world. I know our own Shane Lowry, that was his first claim to fame, was winning the Irish Open as an amateur, and I think he's the only Irish guy to have won the Irish Open in the last number of years. I don't think Pádraig Harrington or any of the other big guys did it, so that's quite something. In American football, yeah, there have been a few results. I'm interested, and I'm getting a little bit mixed up as to if Kansas have really played, so I'll be probably biting my own tongue when I listen to this later. It's just, as I've said, I mean, Mahomes, their quarterback, is the only player I've been interested in for a long time, and he excites me. I like watching him play. He gets a hard time on the internet because I think any successful player in any country, but especially in the States, is going to get a hard time. The jealousy is incredible. Rather than just appreciating what a guy can do, they like to give him a hard time from their armchairs. Tennis, my guy Novak, of course, my guy Novak had a very easy win. First two, as they call bagel sets. I'm not sure where that came from. 6-love, and I think the finals it was 6-2 or 3. And he's, he wouldn't be Connor Hatches. I don't really mind, but seems to be doing his thing. Seems to be an awful lot else happening. Finally, in sumo, Hoshuru, I think he won again today. Just needs to keep winning for a bit, and it looks like I think the guy who had a perfect record, one of them was lost it today as well. So some ways that way you can you can lose a bout at any moment of the 15 bouts you usually have. There's no guarantees, and with that, I think we'll leave it for now, and I promise tomorrow I'll have a more in-depth run at things. We'll have a bit more info. Things seem to be a little bit far away in the sense that, as in the golf and the American football are way over in the States, sort of 5, 6 hours, 7 hours behind us, and then you have the Australian Open, which is, of course, 12 hours ahead. So they're already limbering up for the day's games, as now the 22nd. And with that, I'll leave you and thank you for listening. And get back to things tomorrow and hopefully have a horse for a change for you. Good night.